your characters don't necessarily know where everybody else is.
I got a 3, by the way. So 8.
8 on perception. Apart from what I've described, you're not noticing anything.
Way better than what I rolled. I only rolled a 1. I literally don't notice anything happen.
Yeah, like I think there's a moment where you just get lost in Komito's eyes while she's doing her speech. You're gonna be in the straight in the middle of where one of the points of smoke are going to come from. Okay, here we go. And Henry, you rolled 8. Okay, yeah, nobody perceived stuff very well. That's great. All right. So, what are your characters going to do?
I guess as a waterbender, like, I try to figure out if this is like smoke or if it has any like water particulate. So like see if there's anything I can do with the fog itself.
So I don't think you need to make any sort of rolls. You start to bend it, and it feels like this is a smoke that is made from multiple different things, some of which are rather heavy. There is a little bit of water that you're able to concentrate, but there's also enough elements in there that you're unable to bend it out of the way to clear the view. All right. Henry, is there anything you would like to do?
The air is heavy enough that you can't bend it, correct?
Yeah. At least not with water bending. It seems that water bending. Yeah.
Perfect. Can I use gust to like clear my immediate area?
Yes, you can use that. Is there? I don't think there's any activation rules. So focus, and you're going to have this strong wind come in and start to clear the air around you, so you're able to see your surroundings a little bit better. Mostly around you, there's so I'm gonna reveal them again. But the people who are around you are mostly confused. There's a lot of like people are wondering what's happening. Some people are asking what is the security doing while looking at towards the exit. The sounds of fighting are still happening outside. You're able to see all of those people that are around you, but you can't really see any farther than that. What is the radius? What is the area of effect for gust of wind?
For gust, it is, I believe, 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay, yeah. So,
yeah, let me check.
So yeah, you're able to clear things within 10 feet of yourself. Okay, so what is Longfang doing?
So do I sense any fire? Like, or is this just smoke?
It feels like it is just smoke.
Okay. So do I know like anything about this building, its layout or anything, or is this the first time I've been here?
This is the first time you've been here specifically. It seems it's not necessarily a place that gets used very much. It has this very old and decorative style, but it's owned by Future Industries. You know that it's basically a room that they use for conferences and public events like this.
Okay, so then this kind of place would have a back entrance, essentially.
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. So then I'm not going to rush the stage because I know I might not know the White Lotus, but I've seen them around, and I know like that would be a horrible idea to do. So I'm just gonna walk towards the last place that I saw Kimito. Yeah, Komito. And I'm just gonna walk there slowly without raising alarm, and and I think I see Woja.
Yeah.
And I like kind of like put up my hands so he sees me coming. I'm like, and then is Komito safe?
So Woja is not talking to you right now. He has his cell phone out, and he's you see him saying, "Jew, oh my God, where's security when you need them?" And he's just walking outside. He's just walking towards the sound of fighting. He kind of ignores your presence entirely.
All right.
If you do want to intercept him and talk to him, I'm gonna need you to roll for persuasion.
Roll what?
Persuasion.
Then I'm just gonna ignore him since he's gonna ignore me.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna keep walking this direction.
Yep.
But like in a very non-threatening way, so that White Lotus members don't like just blast me in the face or something.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so
also, do I hear? Can I roll like something to see if I hear any commotion in this area?
yeah, go ahead and roll.
Perception?
Yes.
Oddly enough, my character is horrible at that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So as you're trying to head up the stairs, but because of the heavy mist, smoke that's gathering up, you are in fact going to end up on this side of the stairs. Yeah, your perception is not good. You hear lots of confused voices around you, so you have no idea where anybody else is. But you do reach the back wall of this room. No sign of Komito.
All right.
Okay. Sulok.
So there's a commotion I can hear?
Yeah, it's coming from like you can hear sort of like grunts and yelling and shouts of pain coming from right outside.
I run in that direction.
All right. Let's see. There is at least one person in front of you on your way out. I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. So just roll and add your dexterity bonus.
What dice?
D20 for rolls that aren't damage. It's always D20.
Okay. Plus dexterity, that's 15.
15. Yeah, you're able to maneuver around this person at like flowing like water around this guest, and you make your way outside to see this scene. So I'm gonna take your character token. Actually, I'm gonna take everybody's character tokens and bring them outside. You see. So you're the only one who's here right now. But you're going to see that there's multiple members of Future Industries security who are down on the ground and unconscious, along with two members of the White Lotus, and standing over them are three individuals. All three of them look like they have spirit mutations, in the sense that they've had a spirit pass through them, or that changed their body somewhat. One of which is like heavily changed. It's this like it. This is what the human looks like. So yeah, and they are making their way basically towards where all of the commotion is inside. I'm gonna go back to the others. So Willis, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to try and walk directionally forward to where I saw the group that was marking down camera locations.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go find them.
All right. Okay, you're heading straight towards them after your gust of wind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roll perception, and just to. It's a simple enough thing, but ooh, nice. Okay. Unfortunately, that you didn't really have advantage because of the fog, but you did roll 20. So you head towards where they are, where they were, and you're going to find that none of them are still in the same place. A few of the people that you've seen since, like a few of the people that you've seen walking through the fog, are kind of in the same place as before. It seems like people don't feel comfortable just running around in heavy smoke. But yeah, all four of those are not there anymore. And thanks to your 20, you're in fact going to be able to hold on. It's a little bit loud. Okay. And thanks to your 20 in perception, you are you're going to hear that there is it seems a little bit of you're going to notice that basically like there's a camera right above where they were standing, and there is glass fragments beneath it where a projectile has basically like rendered the camera completely useless.
Cool.
So, okay. And now, Longfang.
Okay. So, from what Woja said, and from his actions, am I assuming that he's left the building? Would that be a safe assumption?
Yeah, that's something you can probably assume. I think in fact he comes out of the smoke to where you are, Sulok, sees all of his security down on the ground, and he's going to say nope, and turns back around and he's going to yell, "Are there any benders out here? We're being attacked from the outside. My security got taken down."
Oh, okay. So he's mentioned all this. Okay, that negates what I was gonna do.
He's yelling that.
Okay.
Before anyone else comes out, how far am I from the people standing over the downed White Lotus folks?
I'd say 30 feet.
Okay.
Based on what the map is telling me.
All right.
Hold on. You're supposed to be. Are you 3 feet tall? No, you're more. You're way more than that. Okay, hold on. How tall are you?
6 foot.
Okay. So in this
roughly.
case, it's gonna be twice as much. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Right now, it says your sprite is 6.2 feet, and so based on that scale, you are 56, 55 feet away from like the closest ones.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Waiting for backup then.
You got it. Okay, everybody. Yeah. Longfang, you were deciding what you were going to do. You heard Roja's voice.
Okay. All right, real fast. So I'm gonna, since I'm clearly lost, or can I still tell directionally which way is which?
You can, based on the fact that you reached the back wall, just follow the wall back to the exit with very low chances of hitting anybody.
Okay. So I walk straight towards the wall.
Okay.
So then it would not be wrong to... So I saw... I'm so sorry, I'm having a hard time pronouncing it.
Komito?
Komito.
Yep.
Over here. So I'm gonna walk along the back wall.
Okay.
In this direction, hoping that I'll find her.
All right. So you move alongside this the stage and the very large seats at the center of this room. You go along the wall. You're going to find the stage door through which Komito entered a little bit earlier seems to have been broken, bent slightly. In fact, maybe even bended, but no sign of Komito herself.
Is it a metal door?
It is a metal door, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go through it,
Okay.
and then I've already heard that all the security's been taken out. So at this point, I don't need to worry about accidentally friendly fire. So I'm just gonna be like, not necessarily like booking it, but like, you know,
Yeah, you're
run it, but moving in like a martial way. So like, all my arms are doing sweeps. So I'll touch a wall before I run into it.
All right. Okay. So, you're.
Oh wait. I'm also gonna try and do this stealthily.
Stealthily? Okay. So I need you to roll for stealth. Go ahead. And okay, 17. Yeah. You're able to make your way to the back. You can see that there is a little bit more. There's a little bit of staff in the corridors. Some of them are up against the wall. Others are just looking around, asking what's all of the commotion. You see a guard exits the camera room, running in and yelling in talkie-walkie, "Protect CEO Wojak! Get to him quick! He's right outside the front door!" So, I need you to roll for perception, please.
Okay. Also, is there still smoke in here, or is it clear to see?
It's cleared in where you are.
Okay, alright. Then I'm just gonna be running with my guard up, essentially, ready to throw down.
Actually, could you roll? What is the survival? Because it's more of a tracking.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that is pretty good. So yeah, you keep following inside, and you turn you look through a few rooms, and you're going to find that for sure Komito is not in this part of the building anymore. You see a couple of people who seem to have been who are up against the wall, like I mentioned earlier. It feels it looks like they were moving out of the way of an incoming charge of bulls or something of the sort. That's how their demeanor goes, and you think that something threatening just came through this part of the building. You you follow the trail all the way to the escape, the emergency escape stairwell, and it goes up or down. So, which direction are you going to go?
Should I roll survival again to see if I can tell which way they went?
Okay. Yeah, like even with your 17, there isn't. It's really hard for there to be anything in an exit stairwell like this. So yeah, you don't perceive.
Or I guess what I'm asking is like, so if they went down, the ladder thing at the bottom of the thing would be down. Oh
right, no, it's more of an emergency exit that's inside of a building. So it's a stone. It's a stone staircase.
All right. Damn. Okay, then I'm gonna probably I'm gonna roll perception, see if I hear anything. Like if I hear them running downstairs or upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for that.
I am doing a lot of things that my character is not used to doing.
Yeah. You have no idea.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna
run upstairs because I can always jump out a window and fall really far.
Okay.
So that's his thought process.
Yeah. You start running upstairs, and you're going to get all the way to basically like the roof of the building, and from the roof you're able to see Sulok right in front of the three enemies. Still no sign of Kumito and the four people you saw earlier.
Not even in on the floors I passed.
Yeah, no, you're pretty certain they did not go upstairs. I'm gonna go back to Willis. Willis, what is your character doing now?
Couldn't locate the people I assume started it all.
Mm-hmm.
So I next would want to secure the will.
Okay.
So I would move to where I thought I saw it last.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is not there, I would assume to follow the closest entrance or exit, which would be the same one that was broken down.
Yep. I think, in fact, you are going to you're practically on Longfang's tail. So the two of you probably make it to the roof at around the same time.
Or wait, does he follow me to the roof, or do you follow me to the roof, or do you go downstairs?
I think I just don't want Sulok to have to fight against those enemies on his own.
Their own.
Okay.
Oh yeah, on their own. Sorry. But yeah, you do. It's more of a suggestion. But way less. If you want, you could have gone the other way.
I would probably go into the earth over going away from the earth.
Mm-hmm. Right. So yeah, you're okay. I would like for you to roll survival, please.
Survival.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you are going to be able to track something. You are going to you make it to basically the parking lot, and but because you rolled a 10, you're gonna get there just too late. when you get there, it seems like a car has just broken through like the barrier that goes up and down, and the guard is rather confused at this development. On top of this, on the floor, you find a piece of cloth whose smell is extremely noticeable.
The smell's noticeable?
Yeah.
Like, it's a common perfume, or it just smells like absolute garbage?
Well, I would like for you to, if you're trying to identify it, I would like for you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. You get your nose a little bit closer. You start to sniff, and you put it back away from your nose rather quickly after this, and you're going to feel slightly dizzy. This is chloroform.
Yeah, I probably could call that.
Alrighty, that's good to know.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, I would like both Longfang and Sluk to roll for initiative, please. Longfang, if you're okay, I'm just gonna put you on right here on the battle map.
Is that also a D20?
Yeah.
Then yes.
11.
Oh, whoops! I gotta click myself first.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna. Okay, so you gotta click your character when you roll initiative, so that it. Yeah. Okay, so that it so that the initiative pops up correctly. Wait a second. Why do you have 3.16 on your initiative?
It's my initiative tiebreaker bonus.
Oh, a tiebreak bonus. Okay, got it. Yeah. So you said you rolled 11 in total, right, Frey?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's essentially the weird way that D&D calculates your dexterity and your initiative.
Okay.
I don't make the rules, so.
Yeah. Right. Here we go, and these people have an initiative. 10. So they are going to be after both of you. Real quick, Wayless, I think it would be interesting to have your character in this fight. If we say that you earthbend we might be able to say that, for example, you earthbend your way out of the parking lot and end up in this place, or that you backtrack, and you're gonna be able to get here next turn if you do that. Would you be okay with this?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can select your character token and roll for initiative, but you'll be there in the next turn. Longfang. Okay. Longfang, you are the first to act. What do you do?
Okay. So what's the distance in this here?
So you are currently 50 feet away from the closest attacker.
Because a lot of this bending stuff is not necessarily the longest of range. Okay. Alright. So how high up in the air am I?
You're gonna be one floor up in like. Yeah, based on the image that I got.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do some anime ass shit, and I'm about to jump off this ledge. I'm gonna try and catch this banister and kind of like swing down so I don't break my legs.
All right. Roll for acrobatics, and I liked your description and the fact that you're using the environment, so I'm giving you advantage on this one with the banner.
Thank you.
Okay. And it's good that you had advantage.
I know, right?
So yeah, you fall to the floor, completely absorbing the the impact of the fall, and yeah, so that's you. That is going to have used like 22 feet of your movement.
All right, so then I get 10 feet closer, so about 10 or 8 feet closer, so about here.
Yeah.
All right. Now I gotta measure how far these guys are. Oh, okay. I got something nice. For these guys.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm essentially pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
So, from what so correct me if I'm wrong, but so Kimito's essentially my girlfriend, right? That type of vibe going.
Sorry, what?
So, no, I keep calling her Kimito. Komito is essentially my girlfriend, right?
Well, like, not officially. Not like you like at the moment you can feel that there's something, but you haven't really actually like done anything that or made anything official.
But like we've gone on like outings together and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. What?
Like we've gone on like not like a date, but like we've gone places together.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
You've hung out, but so far you're not certain if it could just it could just be a friendship at this stage.
Alright.
Yeah. So I know
I'm gonna throw down.
Okay.
Flamethrower. So that's a 25-foot cone.
Okay.
So that's, so that should get these two guys.
Yeah, it's gonna get the two that are in front of you. Yeah. Okay. Everyone caught. Okay. Alright. So it's a it's a DC 13 in order to take half damage dexterity. So I'm gonna make that dexterity save.
For 8 points of fire damage if they make it.
Okay. So one of them is going to jump out of the way right on time and is only going to take 4 damage, whereas the other is going to take the full 8 brunt of it. So.
Alright, and do I still get my bonus action?
Yep.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm gonna throw down extra heat, which essentially gives me an extra D4 to fire damage whenever I firebend.
Yeah, so you're reinforcing the flamethrower attack. So go ahead and roll. I think it's a D4 for extra damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And so both of them are going to take. One of them is going to take the full effect, and the other one is just going to take half of that.
So someone takes 10, and someone takes, I believe,
5.
6.
5.
No, because half of 8 was 4, and then add 2 onto that.
Oh right, yeah, it wouldn't get halved the same way. Okay, cool. Sulok, it is your turn.
Okay, so I definitely want to approach them.
Okay.
I can move, I think, 30 feet. That's at least what my speed is.
Yep. So unless you're doing a full run, you can move 30 feet.
Okay.
Do you want to just get closer to them?
Yeah, so just 30 feet towards them. I'm also going to use the water from my flask and ice the ground with the slipless grip, which has a area of 10 feet.
10 feet. You got it.
So I guess just aiming at the person in the center.
Okay. What is your range on this?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. So yeah. So 10 feet around the badger mole looking fellow is okay. That's gonna hit all of them. So yeah, you create this. You create a hard to navigate.
And they all have to make dexterity saving throws.
All right. Dexterity saving throw. Here we go. 1, 2. What's the difficulty?
It just says dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw or fall prone.
Right. Okay. So here, let me show you how this is works normally. So it's your spell casting, your spell casting ability right here is it's a spell save 13, which
Okay.
means anybody who's trying to resist an water bending effect that you have needs to roll against a difficulty of 13.
Okay.
So only one of them has failed.
Cool.
So what's
So the person who fails is knocked prone.
okay, and anything else? That it becomes a difficult terrain to navigate, right?
Yeah. So anyone who walks on it also has to, except me, because I'm a waterbender.
Okay, you got it.
Do I get one more action?
No. Like you could get a bonus action for waterbending healing if you'd rolled a 20 on either your medicine or your attack. But you don't have any other bonus actions option.
Okay.
All right. So it's going to be their turn. So I'm gonna use this guy's action to get back up. The other two are close enough to the edge of the mirroring surface that they're able to rather easily sidestep it. I'm going to roll dexterity saving throw again for 20. He's yeah. So these two are going to use their movement to move towards you and attack, while the badger mole looking individual is simply going to get up and navigate his way off of the ice, and that's all he's going to be able to do. So both of them are going to attack one of you with okay. All right, two longs. Yeah. So they're using basically like swords as their weapons. So Longfang and Sulok, you both get attacked. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. What is... So I'm pretty sure 7 does not hit Longfang. What is your
Does not.
AC armor class?
15.
15. Alright, you're hit for 13 slashing damage.
I can react to that, right?
Yeah.
Then I use one chi point to try to waterbend the hit away from me. Momentous movement. I roll my dex versus their accuracy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. You're trying to beat a 17.
Nice! I got a 22.
22. Did you roll a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So first off, yeah. So you are able to use the water from your flask to redirect the blow, and
I get to choose if I disarm, yank, or freeze them.
okay.
And I think I'm going to disarm them, which throws their weapon 30 feet away.
30 feet away. Okay. Do you want to throw it back towards the building, or?
Yeah, I think back away from me.
Okay. So give me just 1 second to calculate. 30 feet is gonna be right there. Great. Okay. and since you rolled a 20, you can, if you want, activate the... Oh yeah, nobody's taking damage, so never mind. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah, nice little sword right here. Okay. Alright, so normally it would be Wayless's turn as well, but right now you're basically just earthbending your way out of the parking lot. So it is going to be Longfang's turn once again.
Okay, real fast. Am I armed with my weapons, or?
So I think the security was I think that you would have been able to get it through security, in the sense that a lot of people seem to be wearing like decorative weapons. A sword is kind of fine in this day and age. They wouldn't have let you get in with a gun or something like that.
So my spear is really, really cool looking. Could I pass that off as like a ceremonial looking thing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So I'm essentially just gonna stab this dude really, really hard with my spear two-handed.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Alright. He essentially caught me on a really bad day.
Nice. You beat his AC. Roll for damage.
Alright.
Okay, 11 piercing. You stab him in the shoulder. He yells in pain, and for a second you're able to see that you see a sort of like after image popping above him. That's of something that's exactly in the same position and that also seems to be in pain. That looks more like a monkey type creature than a human, but then the image disappears.
Alright.
So yeah, like you can use the magnifying glass tool on the side if you want to zoom in on the image. But yeah.
Real fast. So I'm going to do this. So as a bonus action, I can spend one of my key points.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I get to add an extra d6 to fire damage I do with my weapon. Am I reading that correctly?
For 1 minute. It's concentration. Hold on. Okay, it's as a bonus action, so you're able to spend your chi point to do that. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So you are able to by heating up your spear deal an extra 1d6. So go ahead and roll your extra damage. Okay, you do an extra 3 damage. So as you're planting the spear in the man's shoulder, you also start to immediately cauterize the wound, and he looks to be on the verge of passing out. So look, it's your turn.
All right. So how far are those two guys from me?
Okay, so this person is in melee range, and this person is just 20 feet.
20 feet? Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna do my water bolt.
Okay, on who?
On the guy closest to me.
Okay.
Oof. I only got 9, so I don't think that makes it past his AC.
Yeah, that does not, unfortunately. Okay. Wayless, it is your turn. You've you've just come out. We're gonna say from this side, and you are able to see the fight unfolding the way that it was. You have earthbended your way out of the parking, and it was visible to the people who are present. What do you do now?
I can't see my own character. I'm sorry. Where am I?
Oh, right. Yeah, you're.
I
right
see
here.
it now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. I think the best action would be. I guess to cast Entangle in a
Okay.
20-foot square.
All right. So what are you using to try to?
So
Mm-hmm.
it would be like earthbending, in the sense like bringing the rocks and jagged, making the rocks jagged and forming around people's ankles to try and keep them still.
Yep, that sounds good. What's the okay? Okay, range is 90 feet, and it's okay. So it's concentration, and it's a 20-foot square. Are you trying to basically? You're trying to get like all three of them, but Are you trying to avoid Sulok and Longfang?
I could try to do that, but I think I'm more just concerned about keeping people still.
Yep. All right. So Longfang and Sulok are also going to have to make the strength saving throw. Okay. And
What are we trying to beat?
what is your spellcasting
My
difficulty?
spell DC is 14, I believe.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Or 12.
12. Okay.
Either way, I don't make it.
2 and okay, so one so the person right in front of Sulok is going to is going to get imprisoned. He's the first one to be had. He screams as the wave of bending makes its way to the others, and the other two are able to jump on time to avoid this. So Longfang failed.
real
I
fast.
failed.
Yeah, and Sulok failed.
Would this guy be able to jump if he's still stuck on my spear, or?
Yeah, he would.
Okay, alright.
Besides, I think since unless you don't want to attack next turn, you had to pull back your spear so that you're able to like attack once again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. It's okay. So it's just the immobilization power. All right. So on my turn, the badger mode looking person is going to start running towards Wayless and say, Earthbender, huh? Don't think you were gonna be able to do it better than me. And once he is close enough, he is going to like bend a rock out of the ground and basically just like hurl it towards you. So, what is your AC, please?
AC is 14.
All right. Here we go. Yeah. So it says heavy crossbow, but okay, I hit you, and for 4 bludgeoning damage.
You can kill it, miss me within 5 feet.
Hmm?
She'll attack against the creature. Sorry, I'm just reading one of my
Okay.
abilities.
All right. And Sulok and Longfang, both of you are going to get attacked by those guys. So, please, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Longfang.
It took
Does 25 hit pass your AC?
I think you rolled a nat 20, so
Yes.
most definitely.
Yes. All right. You take 20 slashing damage.
My guy's disarmed though, so he doesn't have a longsword anymore.
Yeah, but like I rolled an 8 anyways, so I don't.
Right.
Oh yeah, and now I'm stuck, so I can't even go and get the sword.
No, my guy didn't my. No, you're right.
Yeah.
We're just locked together.
Yeah, the two of you are like locked in front of one another.
Okay, so I'm like, so I've essentially just been cut down, and I'm like bleeding profusely.
Yeah, seems like it. All right, and yeah, so like you pierce his shoulder. He strikes back, saying, "Two can play this game," and like strikes at you with the sword that he's been carrying. All right, and Longfang, it's now your turn again.
Okay, so I'm. How is he within arm's reach of me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like. By the way, how populated is like? Are there a lot of people around?
Right now,
this fight?
like ever since the start of the attack, anybody who was like a civilian who is just walking the streets has just moved away. The only people who can see what's happening right now are the attackers and the people in your group.
Okay, so alright, because I'm about to do something, and
Okay.
so I'm just gonna reach out, grab him by the face, and I'm essentially about to firebend right into his eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and boil his eyes, essentially.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I just. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I do not do that.
Yeah. You try to.
I've lost too much blood. I cannot.
Yeah, you reach forward. Your opponent ducks right on time to avoid the attack. Sulok, it is your turn.
Okay, so because my guy can't move and is disarmed,
Yeah,
so he's basically just trying to punch me.
yeah.
So I'm not even going to pay attention to him at this point in time.
Okay.
I think I'm going to try to use just a water bolt on the badger mole.
All right.
Jesus, it'd be great if I could roll 6. So
Yeah, yeah.
nothing.
That does not hit. Willis, it's your turn.
This badger mole's getting too close for comfort, so I'm going to control elements towards him. We'll do earth, so it'll be bludgeoning.
Okay.
And let me make sure.
So do you take earth that is near you to attack? In which case you roll, or do you?
I roll.
All right.
I just have a thing that lets me do an additional dice, so I have to add it.
Yeah. I remember your earthbending is extra powered. So go ahead and make your attack roll. All right. You are able to hit the badger mole. Go ahead and roll. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's a. So on top of that, okay. So I take 12 bludgeoning anyways, but on top of that, there's a chance I'll be knocked prone. Okay. So it's a. I assume it's a strength. Oh no, it's a dexterity.
It's Dex.
right.
DC 12. Yeah.
And I am not thrown to the ground. The badger mole has a strong posture, and he is not knocked prone. Okay. Frey. So the person in front of you, the human sighs and says, "I gotta do everything myself." And you see basically a spirit step out of the body of that person, move towards the sword, and grab it, and the human who's right in front of you just looks scared, confused, and horribly mutated by the possession. So the spirit is basically just going to go towards the back, grab the sword, and I do not have enough movement to get back to you and attack you, but I am going to attack Longfang and Weightless. Okay, just no, I seem to be I've done a mistake. All right, here we go. I have a sprite for the monkey. Do you remember where you saved the monkey's sprite? Is it in monsters?
They might be monsters.
Okay.
God, I made it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I saw it, I was really proud. It is okay. I'm just gonna have a sort of I'm just gonna have a sort of spirits token. It's gonna look kind of like a monkey. Who do I have that looks kind of like a monkey? Okay, I'm just gonna have this guy. So yeah, and then 2 attacks. Okay, Longfang. The sword reaches for you again, and I assume a 23 is going to hit.
Yeah.
All right, and Weightless, a 7 probably does not hit you. So, Longfang, you take 7 slashing damage, which brings you to 0. You're unconscious.
All right. So I'm just passing out at this point.
You are on your turn. You're gonna have to make a death saving throw.
Okay.
But yeah, you're on the ground, bleeding. Okay. And okay, it should be your turn now, but instead it's going to be Sulok's turn. Sulok.
Okay, so we're gonna try using an ice knife on the 2 guys near Longfang.
Okay, but there's just one guy near Longfang.
Wasn't the spirit over there? Didn't they just attack?
Right. No. It's Longfang saw the kind of the spirit come out of it when he hurt the dude, but the spirit is still inside of the attacker's body.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just use water bolt on the badger mole again.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, 7.
Okay. Yeah. You once again do not hit. Weightless.
My form's all off because I'm trapped in this rock.
Yeah. Weightless, it is your turn. What do you do?
I'm thinking here. Alright. I am going to cast Hold Person on this badger mole.
Okay.
It's getting too close to me.
Yep. So you try to immobilize him, probably with bending again.
Yes, of course. Like 2 stones, slam up out of the ground and clap him like you're trying to squash a bug.
Okay. Can you? What is going to be the? Okay. So. This is the second concentration spell you have, so you cannot...
Yeah, I would drop concentration on the other.
Okay, so everybody is no longer entangled. The human who was previously possessed is just going to book it straight away and run as far as possible. So Locke, you're no longer your movement is no longer hindered. Okay. Oh, Longfang, I skipped your turn. Please do a death save.
All right.
Okay, and I need to make a wisdom saving throw in order to avoid being held. And 8, I think. No, I am paralyzed. Yeah. So the badger mole is paralyzed right in front of you. Okay. And that is a failed test for Long Lifang. So you need to check one of your 3 death saves. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So it's just a little bit too bad. Okay. So after you start holding your opponent, what's going to happen is basically that the spirit that's inside of this combatant is going to step out of the human body, who immediately falls unconscious, and the spirit is going to say, "That's some pretty good earth bending. Guys, we shouldn't stay too long." And so on his turn, he is actually going to try to run away. Okay, give me just 1 second. And 60 feet, he's going to run all the way here. Okay. The other one, the other 2 are going to attack Sulok on their way to running off. The one who's also next to Longfang is also going to abandon the body that he was possessing, but keep the weapon. So, on their way to escaping, 2 of them are going to make attacks for you. So, go ahead. Oh, yeah, you don't roll for defense in this game. I'm just used to that being the case. Does a 13 pass your AC?
Nope.
Okay. Now that you're freed from from your form being stuck by the earth, you're able to move out of the way of both of their attacks. Okay, so he's making it here, and he's making it here, and yeah, they're just running now. Longfang, please roll another death saving throw.
Alright.
Okay, that is a second one that has been failed. So if you fail the next one, you're dead. Slok.
Okay.
I run
I wasted
to Longfang
Okay.
because it's waterbending healing time.
Right.
I wasted that one good 20.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it takes 1 chi point, and I roll a d8. Do I have to roll to see if it succeeds?
Okay, so
it's
yeah, I'm just checking real quick. So normally you're able to heal when you roll a 20 on either a medicine or an attack check, right? So that's the critical heal die.
I have healing wounds,
Okay.
like all waterbenders do, and it functions just like cure wounds.
All right. I don't think you put it in your cantrips.
Yeah, I should, but
Okay.
yeah.
So cure wounds. Just give me 1 second.
It says no attack or save.
Yeah. Cure wounds. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. I think for you that's wisdom.
No, it's specialized.
Okay.
But I have it. So that's 11 or no 10.
10. All right, Longfang, you're back up on your feet again. Willis, it is your turn. What do you do? Willis? Henry, you're muted.
I am muted. My bad. I'm just gonna keep holding concentration on the body I do have.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, you're able to just keep that keep the body that was being possessed while the free spirits are basically just like running the hell out of here. You can see that they try some like advanced running tactics, like just going through walls in order to avoid you guys. But so yeah, they clear your line of sight rather quickly. Soon after, you see the backup security from the inside of the Future Industries that rushes out, looks at the extent of the damage, and they're gonna ask, "Did you guys do this?"
So I'm going to lean heavily on
Sulok.
Sulok. And I'm not even going to respond. I'm essentially doing my best sack of potatoes imitation.
Fair enough.
Hi everyone, and thank you for watching this video. If you want to keep up with all of the adventures on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so you can get a notification each time we upload the next episode of this story. And it would be very nice of you to like and share the video to help this channel grow. Have a nice day everyone.